Hello and welcome to Peaceful Sunrises YouTube channel for Scratch projects. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a shooter in Scratch. At least just the basics. Because you can customize your game and make it however you want. First we go to the Scratch website. .mit.edu. Go. And you'll find it loading. But here I take it. Right here. And this is the Scratch website right here, and you can go into my stuff to start, or you can click create. I'm gonna go into the my stuff, then click new project. As you can see, my internet is pretty sloppy today. We finally got to the loading screen, and we're here. Call this this is going to be a two-dimensional shooter. If you want to see a three-dimensional version, I'll give you a link later. So we start with the cat. Delete it. Now paint a new sprite. And you can paint however you want. I'm just going to paint some random thing. So font saying I don't like it. And if you're doing something like this, just make it a little smaller. And put a hitbox around it. Right until there. And I'll give you a hitbox. Bigger or smaller. I'll just make it until the words, and we have it. So go to events. When green flag clicked, broadcast a new message called start game. When I receive start game, go to mouse pointer and forever. Go. As you can see, the player will go to the mouse pointer. And speaking of the player, call this player. Now we should make a new sprite and call it. This is a mobile friendly shooter game, so we can just call it Mobile Attack. And right here, there's just going to be And I forgot to add the mobile in front of player, so done. And zoom in and make it color blue or color red, whatever you want. Or you can just do this or this. I'm going to do this thing where it fades out to white. And that red is going to be my blue. And you can make it a square, which I'm going to make. And that's going to be way too big. You got to make it something smaller. So that's why I'm doing an undo right here. And zoom in until you can see the center point and 4 squares right here. Very, very clearly. Center point, 1, and 4 squares above it, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start from there. Shift and do it and see how it comes out. But that's going to be way too big. So just make it 1, 2 squares smaller. Or however you want. I'm going to make it smaller than a square for some reason. But it still fits inside a square, but it's smaller than a square. And anyway, you can just go to the events category. When I receive start game, create a new block and call it auto shoot. Usually with my blocks, when I was starting Scratch, I thought my blocks will just run by their name. But they don't. You have to define it. So I don't know how we got here, but we're just going to the movement category. Which will be a long way up, but my Scratch wanted to lag for some reason. And a way to fix this is save your project, then refresh. Which did not make it any better. At all. But still, we got to our motion section. Move 10 steps, point towards the mouse point. Move 10 steps, go to the control section. It's going to be a long way down. Repeat until touching edge. Touching edge, then delete this clone. For some reason, the reason is that we're not going to be using the real sprite. We're going to be using clones. And do forever, create a clone of myself. and see project page, make it bigger, and go. Somehow that doesn't work, so we're going to check out our code. We forgot to put a when I start as a clone, as the my block does not work on its own, as when you think it does in the beginning when you start Scratch, but it doesn't. So scroll all the way down and past the variables and auto shoot. It looks like you're trying to shoot your player now. We will fix that. We are going to go to the motion section. I'm trying to fix this for one last time. If it doesn't work, then it won't. So we have to go to the motion section. And there it worked. Go here. Go to mobile player. As you can see, it gives you waves and waves and waves. You can write something here, like that sign. Or you can even write infinity. This is looks like a cool moving drawer. So you can draw sound waves too. That is the most beautiful one. Or you can draw waves, dolphins. But that's enough of that. When you go to the control section, put a wait seconds. Well, that is pretty not good. Decrease that. Still, it's bad. And just put that to 0.25 seconds. And go to the looks section and put a show and auto shoot. And put a hide next to create a clone myself. That's better. But now we can wait 0.01 seconds. And let's see how that goes. The answer to this will be 0.9 seconds. I mean 0.9. Okay, forgot to write that. And here is our shooter. Now we gotta make enemies. Paint. And make a circle. Or you can use one of the Scratch libraries. And go to the Scratch cat. I don't know how we got here, but okay. Hey. I don't know why this is happening, but there's the animal section. Got a cat, lion, and that doesn't work. Something simpler like cat will work. Well, I guess even my keyboard doesn't work now. What a nice day. So, as I think it'll load, we can just go into a new window, go into the Scratch website again. If you are having the same issue, you can do what I did. And go to My Stuff. Go to Shootout Episode 1. And it'll give you the same waves because we did not save it yet. But still, we know the values now, so we can see inside. And go to our shoot, then 0.09 right here. And go to mouse pointer, show and hide. Go to mouse pointer, on mobile player, and show and hide. Looks category and show right there, hide right here. Now we're gonna create the enemies, but that will be something for the next episode. Save your projects, and we are finished with episode 1. You can take out episode 1 here now and do Shootout 1.